boys, we're back with some more Halls of Torment, and today we're going to be checking out the new Boglands DLC, and also a small little free DLC if you don't want to buy that. I believe the Bard is actually a free class, and then there's two added in the paid DLC that we'll have to unlock and check out later, but the Bard actually sounds really interesting. He apparently has 6 different signature abilities you can choose from, and they apparently attack based on the music you're doing in like the beat of the music. So what it says under Rocking the Underworld, so that sounds pretty interesting. So let's jump on in and check out the new map with him and see what we can do. So over here we've got Boglands, and I guess you can choose between 3 different tracks. May as well start from the top here. So we've got Confetti Cannon. Oops, meant to go over those. Oh well. We emit sound waves on each blast which push enemies away, okay? So we'll be doing sort of a close-range melee build. So we'll want to scale up some area to actually hit some of them with that. Range, that'll be pretty helpful as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and start scaling that up so we can actually hit stuff here. And then apparently on this map, it's a bit different. You have to actually kill a bunch of enemies. Let's go area here, get those cones up. After you kill, let's go damage here. I think it said 25,000 enemies, the boss will spawn. So it's actually, ooh, I need to see what we get for force. So if you had like a very long range, fast attacking build, you might actually be able to farm the boss super fast, I guess. Movement speed, what else can we get there? Yeah, I guess we'll definitely want movement speed there so we can roam around and pick up stuff faster. But yeah, what do we gain off of force on our main ability here? Attacks per Q 1.0. Oh man, we don't have any force scaling, it looks like. Okay, well that's useless then. Chance on damage, what is that? Could use a bit more of a description for that, maybe? Let's go area here. Oh, I wonder if we can get the other Bard abilities off of the scrolls here. That'd be pretty sick if we could get those. So effect chance, what else can we get there? Ooh, we'll probably want area here then so that we can hit everything with our sound waves. We apparently can add a lot of different effects onto the different Bard abilities, but I'm not sure if we can get those yet, so we'll wait a bit on that. Let's grab some pickup range here. Then we can get damage or crits. Dual crit sounds pretty nice. I think we'll wait for that one. Grab some more movement speed here. Oh yeah, apparently as you gain levels, the intensity of the music actually goes up. I'm not sure if it like makes it louder. You actually attack faster off of that, but that sounds pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and grab the area here. And then some more pickup, I think. Oh, here's some of our upgrades for the ability. Okay, looks like we only have that one there, so we have to take damage for it anyways. Very curious what kind of upgrades we can get for it. Then we'll do some attack speed here. Summons a mob of dancing imps. Rows of wraiths crash into each other and smash the foes in between. Projectiles at random nearby enemies in sync with the music. Quick musical patterns. Okay, so it looks like we only have access to the Bard abilities then. What tags does this have? I can't actually see here, it looks like. So melee and physical. Melee and physical on the imps, but also summon. Honestly, that sounds fine. Then we'll grab the dual crit here since we wanted that. Let's grab some attack speed here and then see if we have any force scaling on the imps at least. Distance gives range. No force scaling there either, it looks like, huh? Let's do some base crits here. Effect chance. We'll probably want the area there. Why do we have access to force if none of the abilities scale with that? That's kind of strange. Let's go region here, I guess. Area, we do want that. Yep. Then we want... we have to take force here? What? There's no other traits here? That is kind of weird. But there's no force scaling on that. Right? I don't see anything that scales with force there. Weird. Movements? Yeah, we want that to zoom around, I think. Attack speed and movement speed for our imps. Spawns are kind of cool. Not really sure here. Losing the movement speed kind of sucks, and then losing health would probably be better, I guess. Yeah, I guess we'll probably end up doing that. Let's go ahead and grab the bulwark here. Dual crit. I guess we might want to double up on some of these just so our main weapon does a ton of damage. Don't know exactly what all we want to use the memories things on. So I guess we can do that and then take some range for now. And then there's our damage, so we can grab both those. Grab our other weapon thing now. And Mosh Pits only has damage available, it looks like, so we'll go ahead and get that. Nah, we'll take some multi-strike here, I think. Let's see, music projectiles at random nearby enemies, rows of wraiths. This one does have magic and melee summons, so that has a lot of shared tags, I guess. Yeah, sure, why not? I guess we're kind of a summoner now. But they are all melee, so extra shockwave area there. Seems fine. Let's do some range here. Then I'll do base crit chance here. Looks like that's the only one available here. Can't right click it. Force on proficient stance. I think we would take area there. So wait a bit on that, take some bulwark here. Movement speed is what I would take there. And then I guess we could memorize those as well. And then now we can grab both of the weapon 3. Effect chance, we'll go for area on that, grab the other weapon. Effect chance, no, let's grab some area here. Or some spawns. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Assuming that lets us spawn more of those later on. no effects, so might not work actually. Let's see, what about these? Attacks 2. Oh, these have a duration from force, at least. It looks like they might not even work with summon spawns. I guess attack movement speed's fine then? Oh well. And let's do area here. Can I see how many kills we have? Okay, 500, so we're not even close to the boss yet then. Let's do area for that one. We can get damage on the base, that's fine. Horse, yeah, I guess so. Looks like that's the only one available there. And let's grab pickup range here. Pixels at random nearby enemies. Ooh, doubles the amount of sound waves emitted. So we got our first skill upgrade then. Okay, we'll go ahead and grab that. Area, sounds good. Yep. I'll do some range here. Do some damage, I think. Base crits. Then multi-strike. Movement, I think. Damage for the base. Take the force level, I guess. At level 6, it only has one available still? Is that right? I'm gonna wait a bit and see if there's anything else, because that seems weird that we're locked into force. There's normally some unique stuff at like level 3 and 6 and 10, but it's weird that we're locked into force with no scaling for that? That can't be right. Hall of Death gains affliction chance, but it loses fragile. Can I... So affliction is damage over time and fragile is direct damage. I think that would actually be bad for my build, but it seems like we have to take that anyway, so oh well. We don't even have any status effects yet. Let me get some attack speed there. We'll go for the area there again. And then I guess we'll do another memories there. Base crit, looks like we have to take that. Then we can grab both of these. Oh yeah, I probably don't even have the unique things unlocked after the tier 4. Huh, I guess we won't really have anything to double with those then, oops. Let's go ahead and get that out of here. Let's grab the Fragile Affliction there. And then additional damage when they crash into each other? Sure, why not? Let's do attack speed there. I guess it's affliction chance again. Oh, we can get the mosh pit thing ready in case we find another scroll. Summons into ice. Which of these would be the most useful for those two? Frost is pretty terrible in this game, I think. Doesn't do anything to single targets. So, I think either of the other ones is fine. I'll just take some crit bonus for now. I think fire and electric are both just generic damage over time, so nothing super important there. Take movement on that. Let's do Fragile Affliction here, I think. Then I guess we'll get the Fire Surge out of here as well. Let's do base crit, I think. Should finish that one off. Force. Again, I don't think we gain anything from that. Let's just double one of these area things, I guess, get that pretty high up. Wait a little bit longer, see if there's anything useful we can get there at least. Damage seems fine. Do a bit more pickup range here. Let's grab the Wall of Death level here. And a bit of crit here. And finish off the Bulwark. Hall of Death level. Yeah, there's supposed to be a bunch of new items as well, so that could actually have a huge effect on the builds you can do. Some of the rare items you can take back have been pretty insane in the past. Wall of Death 6. What else can we get there? A lot of different stuff. We could double that for some pretty good bonuses. It'll depend on the tags here. I think we're all melee, so that would be quite good as well. We have plenty of potions left over for that. So yeah, I think we'll grab this for now. Alright, attack speed, physical, I think that was magic. But I think these stats are also additive, so minus 100% on those isn't the end of the world. Although 200% would be kind of funny. Isn't there another kind of unique category like these? I guess we can just do those two anyways. So we'll memories that. And then take some more pickup range for now. That is a lot of stuff. Oh, it's ethereal A and B, okay. So we grabbed one from A, and there's one from B here, which we would probably not want. We would want that one, I think. But for A, we can... I guess we'll want the melee for A. And then for B, we'll want physical, I guess? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh, we have a ton of memory still, so we can also just grab all of these, so we can do... Wait, I don't want that. Projectile? Yeah, we just want 2 of these. Okay, that's fine. So we'll double that and one of the bees, so we'll grab this for now. And then we can double that, and we just wanted 1 here, I think. We have plenty of memories. I guess we may as well grab that in case there is anything that works with force. And then we'll double this one for massive attack speeds. And then we can grab that and then double that, I think, for massive physical attack speed. Then now we double it. And then we have 3 memories left still, but it seems like none of these have any other options, huh? Alright, take the level 6, I guess. That is so weird that there doesn't seem to be any force scaling on those, and you have to take it. Fragile. Base mosh pit count doubles. Sure. Then some pickup range. Let's see, we got level 6 on that, so it looks like we'll have to get some sort of quest done to get the other upgrades. So I guess we'll grab physical, we have something for that, so that makes sense. Damage, yep. Damage. And then crit bonus. Multi-strike. Damage for the mosh pits. Let's do some range here. Let's see. Not sent up. Summons hands every 10 meters you move. Follow you deal damage, pull in enemies, and collect items. Interesting. Then we'll grab some crit chance there. Send those back to the base. Let's do the wall level there. Another wall level, nice base crit there. At least looks like that one was doubled. There's still no other options for the level ups, it looks like, on the abilities themselves. Base affliction, looks like that one's doubled as well here. Shockwave area. Horse for the base. Good chance. Big damage there. Big force. Try and finish off the damage. We need 2 more levels on that. Big damage for the mosh pits. Finish off the damage there. Let's go. Crit chance is pretty high up there now. Shockwave area, yep. Let's see, did we get that up to level 3 yet? I forget. I think it has like the arrow on there that's like empty if it's ready to evolve. But let's get a couple more levels just in case. Let's do the crit chance finish off there. And damage. Okay, that'll do it, level 3. So now we can grab that, and then projectiles disappear. They deal physical damage in the surrounding area. Not bad. That is a lot more explosions all of a sudden. Range. Let's do the burn, I guess, for the 2 summons that we converted. Damage on main weapon, ice damage per frost stack. Ice beast that takes damage from enemies respawns 30 seconds after it dies. Defensive items and traits apply to it. Standing still, range, or moving area. That sounds like the most useful. Not sure if we'll be able to send it up anyways though. Let's do the killer rift damage. And big damage there. More crit bonus. Crit bonus. What does killing these pumpkins even do? I haven't really seen much from them. Finish off the crit bonus there. Is that related to like the secret boss weakening mechanic or something that every stage has? Fire. Let's do range there to finish that off. Shockwave area. I'll do range for the riff. Damage. Big range. And some movement speeds. Oh, I wonder if there's like a quest or something that we can see for the pumpkins. Garden of Decay, is that it? Snare plant. Melee plants? Bomb plants? Are those new abilities or something? That must be one of the new characters. Those are all characters. Oh, here we go. Boglands. 20 minutes for the alchemist, so that should be doable. Enlightenment. That must be a new ability. Decay, corpses. Stepping into the swamp? Strong wine, huh. 10 lords with the bog totem active. 10 lords with the... Huh, guess we can't really focus any of these then. Let's do the burn there. Let's do force, I guess, in case there's anything for that. Big damage there. Big range. I'll do force there, I guess. There are a lot of exploding enemies here, Jesus. Force again. Let's do the force there. Force, finish that off. We're close to finishing the movement speeds. And we can go for defense next. Damage over time. We do have penalties of both projectile and magic, so I guess it's pyrotechnics. Range. Damage. They just released Halls of Torment in the Game Pass for Xbox. Range. Oh, that was the boss. I didn't even notice that. Oops. Can you just stay in here? Huh. Interesting. I don't think any other stages work like that, do they? But we need to go grab our unlocks, I think. Unless there's like any bard quest that I'm super close to finishing here. I wish there was like a filter or a search or something on the achievements because there's so many of these now. So we need to find the bard over here somewhere. Encore? No, bard core must be it. So we got all of those. Those are artifacts, enemies, abilities are upgrades. Is that one run? I'm not sure. Lord with more artifacts, Wall of Death. We are at 2.4 million, so that's not even close. Probably have to have that as the main weapon to get that done then. So I think we'll just end this run now then. New artifacts, ability tome, golem upgrade? Huh. Got a new character. Ooh, we got both the new characters. I think we're gonna do a few more on the Bard, but what do these guys do? Lady of the Bogs, one with them, and Bringer of Decay and Growth. Lots of summon bonuses and Decay. So Decay is apparently a new status effect that's permanent, but deals very low damage over time. And some sort of other debuff as well. I think maybe a defense reduction? Forget what it was. Oh yeah, she has plants, so that's where those achievements are done. 33% decay chance. Sounds pretty cool. And then the Alchemist. He recovers 30 health on level up. His basic ability can be almost any element. Damage on impact, puddle, depending on their element. Depend on the unlocked elements. Can also be unlocked through their traits. Elemental rings do not work. And when you pick up potions, you gain damage and health. I'm not sure exactly what that means. But yeah, back onto the bards. Then see what all we can add onto him now. I think there were supposed to be some more things here. Okay, we got minimum agony and potion of oblivion. Yeah, may as well. And then I think we got the Bard's Mark, which I wanted to keep so that we don't have like a bunch of other random class stuff. I just want to see like what all the Bard has really. Song. I guess it's not really gonna do anything for us then. Oh well. Then we should be able to add some stuff to this. What all did we need for like the Bard and the Boglands? Yeah, there really needs to be some way to go through here faster. So, alluring flutes, marching drums. I'm not sure if I have those. Those sound like Bard-related things. Torn stage curtain? I don't think we even have those. Do we have any of the Boglands things I can do? Cursed Ulcer, Master's Edge, Bog Totem. The Blightworm. Huh. So, Ulcer, Master's Edge, Bog Totem, do we have any of those? I don't think we have any of those. Well. Alright, let's just toss some random stuff on then. Faster run. Lava eruptions. I guess that's probably fine. Large and slow enemies. Additional basic enemies. Yeah, let's stick with that for now. Try the Boglands again with a different song, see how that works out. And then I think Confetti's the only one we didn't have there. Oh, we need the quest for Wall of Death, so we have to have that as the main weapon so it does a lot of damage. And then that was magic and summon, I think, so stuff similar to that would be good. I guess we'll go more magic-based this time. So confetti cannon. Do attack speed here. And some range. And pickup range. Let's do damage. Let's see, we'll probably want area there. I need to check if those have any force scaling. Let's do damage for now, and then take a quick look at those. Max duration force, so that sounds decent there. Piercing force, but it already has 15. Not sure if it'll do a ton there, but for the wall might be decent. So force and area would probably be pretty good. We could do some of those. And we can grab our area here. And then get the force now. Yeah, we'll probably want some of that so that we can actually get the 20 million on the Wall of Death as well. So, memories there, and then grab the crit chance sports. Oh yeah, I guess if we're trying to maximize summons, then memories on the summoning-based stuff would be pretty good as well. So let's grab the weapon stuff here. Then grab the other. Chance of applying slow, that doesn't sound that useful. Defense and movement speed based on level, that sounds pretty good. This gives us healing and extra health potions for the ring stuff. I guess we'll try it. Sounds pretty good. Grab a bit of regen so we can hopefully top that off a bit faster. Let's see. I guess we could go pyrotechnics. Or maybe we should get some of the stuff we had last time and see if we can actually get like the level 6 upgrades on those. That would make them way cooler. We'll want the movement speed for that one. Damage for the confetti. Force. Probably want the area over that. There's, I think, 3 summon things you can get there. And then we have those ethereal stances as well. We might want to keep all of those, so we'll wait for the area there, take the damage here. There's the movement and the area. And then for summons, I guess Force Spawn sounds pretty cool actually. Damage would be great. I'm not sure if attack speed would work on the walls. So I guess we could probably do those two. Do that, and then grab the area here. So we'll skip that one, go for these two. And then might not want to do those. So we'll take the demonic exchange. And then we can just grab that without the memories. Base affliction. I'm gonna grab the movement here, I think. Faster we get that to level 3, sooner we can get some of the evolutions for it. Go for the bulwark here. Grab some mosh pit levels. Go for some attack speed here. Mosh pit damage. Range, yeah, that's fine. Base mosh pit count doubles, sounds good. Do the base crit there. Then try and grab some of those potions actually before we head out. I don't think that really helped me. Just so much stuff on the ground now. Let's do the... Oh, this one actually has some alternates, at least. I wonder, do we need to unlock some of them now that I think about it? That might be the case. So I think we'll keep the range high, go for the crit chance here. Let's do the range here. Then movements or Wall of Death. Get that ready for the upgrade. Oh, yeah, we did need to unlock them, I guess. Okay. We could do multiple of those on the wall. Probably at higher level. Just take the damage for now. So 15% chance of +1 HP and increasing damage. So the different version upgraded of that. We could try it. I guess so. Let's see, here's the summoning stuff, so we could grab 2 of those if I wanted. I think it would be those ones. So just grab some weapon for now. What is hitting me? What the heck? I don't see anything over there. That's the spawn, so we could do that. Let's grab some multi-strike. And then here's our other summon thing, so we'll go ahead and grab that. Grab the other one. Let's get the shockwave area. To a bit of regen since we're getting pretty beat up right now. Do some area here, I think. Base crit's pretty good. Need some more regen, it seems like. Movement to regen? Yeah, I guess so. Do some range, or mosh pit actually. Let's see, additional wave, or additional damage when they crash into each other. Yep. We might actually need to get some health, but attack speeds for now, I think. So we can actually kill stuff and get the healing from that. Inferno Imps. I think we reroll that, see if there's anything cool. We don't have that yet. Chain Lightning sparks foes with physical attacks. Could grab that in order to send it up. Don't know if it's that good though. We got the upgraded duality, so that should help with healing. grab some damage, or actually debuffing maybe. Bro, there is so much stuff on screen. Help! Maybe we should just go for the health on those. I'll do damage here. Like, there's so much stuff on screen, I don't think I can really, like, manually avoid it now. So we're kind of at the point where movement doesn't really do a ton, I feel like. Let's do range there. Like, I felt like movement speed was pretty good last time when there wasn't such an absurd amount of stuff on the screen, but I literally can't move here. Do a bit of defense to help out the healing we have. Alright, revive. Don't know if I could have avoided that in any way. Seems pretty insane now. Bit of defense, block strength. Bro, there's so much stuff. Alright, we can grab the health there, I guess. Try to stay alive a bit longer. Crit chance or damage but lose range. Still the only one available there. We do need to level up the wall though. Another wall level. Oh, we can track the wall damage thing. See how we're doing on that. So either fire or electric, not sure if either of those matters too much. Grab the dual crit for now, I think. Bro, there's too much stuff. Please. Debuff. Shockwave area. Yeah, I guess so. Do some damage here. What would fit the most here? That has magic. That's physical. I guess probably the... Oh, we have the upgrade for that. Okay, that makes sense then. Please, something that'll keep me alive. Bonus based on the amount of enemies in your pickup range. I need something to keep me alive. We have a better thing. Oh, we got the upgraded blessing. We could actually use the 2 copies of blessing, and that should be a ton of damage. Versus the 2 rare ones. Yeah, we might want to go for the full damage then. Let's do some range here. I can't move, man. Don't understand what it wants from me. Probably the wall level. See if we can get anything for that. Looks like nope. Multi-strike or crit chance? I'll do the multi-strike for everything, I think. More health to try and stay alive. There's the fire thing. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and grab that. Effect chance, we'll probably want the area in there, so more crit chance. There's too much ranged crap on the screen, man. Too many fires, too many projectiles. Area. Damage for the wall, or defense? I don't know. There's too much range stuff flying everywhere. I don't really understand. Like, there's no way you can avoid it, and I have a ton of healing. I don't really know what else you're supposed to do there. What can we change in here? Maybe some boots with extra healing or survivability would work? Defense block strength would help. Standing still would be pretty hard to pull off. Attack speed. Yeah, I guess just reducing the damage of the hits we're taking would be pretty helpful. I think I like everything else, though. That should be pretty helpful, at least. Alright, the Shrine of Torment thing. Try out the Bard Song C. And then we need the 20 million on that, so gotta take it. Then I guess probably just another summon. Sure, why not? What am I taking damage from over there? Do some area, some range. Do some region, I guess? I just seem to be constantly taking damage, even though there's nothing visible over there. Yeah, let's try out some pyrotechnics. Why not? And then we'll definitely want the fire conversion for the summons to go with that this time. Do some pickup range. Man, we actually had some pretty good rare items there too, I felt like. So main weapon damage. Do I want to go full health here since there's just so many enemies? You can't really avoid them at a certain point. I'll just take the damage for now. Think on that a little bit longer. So here, probably area. Go for some... yeah, I'll just do the health. Do some movements here so I can move around the map a bit faster early on. Good chance. Range. Range on the pyrotechnics or radius? Those are the only two we have. I guess we'll do radius. And then... I think we need some more unlocks for the confetti cannon, so I'll grab that one next. There's the area. Chance. Yeah, that's fine. Do a bit more movements. Bit of damage. Summons... probably just take one of these each time, since they do all have downsides anyways. That one seems fine. We're taking the health bonus thing anyways, to kind of cancel that out. Range or damage? Oh, we need the Wall of Death. That's level 1. Yikes. We can take the health and then weight on area. We could probably use a couple memories on those as well. So I guess force an area would be pretty good. Then there's the area, so we can do both of those. Wait, does duration do anything on the wall? They disappear when they hit each other. And that's what force does on it, right? Max duration. It seems like they just hit each other and disappear, though. Huh. That is weird. Grab some killer riff. Weapons crits. Range for the confetti. Rare, but I think these will do more as we level up, so I think I'm gonna toss some rerolls there. We got the region, which is the different one. I think the other one is better. An additional upgrade for fire and ice abilities? I don't think we have any of those, but that's pretty crazy, right? Oh, I guess pyrotechnics, but we don't actually have them unlocked. We can only get the level 3 one, so I don't think that does anything. But full health spawns power up. Well, it should be a lot of healing, so I guess we'll try it. Since we did kind of get worn down last time over time. Damage. Damage and range, we can also grab crits. Yeah, I'll do some multi-strike for now. Rage is the other one again. Hordes. I guess we'll take it. I can't unequip that on this screen. It just removes the arrow when I hover over it. Let's do some crit chance there to get that ready. And base crits. Bulwark. Range. Yeah, let's get some more region, I think. Try and keep that high. Weapon proficiency. I guess we will need to use some of those on it, so we'll take the bulwark for now. And there's the other weapon proficiency. Finish that off. Grab the wall level, I think. Oh my god, that's only level 2. That's insane. There's the force. Yeah, I guess we could do one of those and then take the rift level. Oh, this will bring us up to level 3 on that. Duality is this one, so that's fine for some more healing. Then we can grab the area plus force. Oh right, I can't even tell if force does anything on the walls. Probably shouldn't have done that, actually. Force and spawns, I guess would probably be damage then? Losing defense does kind of hurt. Yeah, I think I'd rather lose health and defense so that our healing stays really strong. Defense is one of the better stats when you're dying to rot damage over time, since that'll sort of amplify all of your healing. That's fine. Range, yeah, that's fine. Do some damage for the rift. Damage pyrotechnics. Range. Man, we're at 4 million on it this time. Let's see, that's the only thing we have available there, so yeah. And then I think upgrade the Wall of Death just so that we can hopefully get the 20 million on that. Range. Base crit chance. Crit bonus. Shockwave area. Range. I guess take the Wall of Death level, that's the only one we have available there, it seems like. Region bonus. Don't think so. Probably not worth re-rolling that either. So we're looking for fire on those. Take some health for now. Dual crits. We still have a bunch of those, so yeah, I guess toss that over there, grab some mosh crits. Mosh pit crits. Here we go, elemental fire. We could also do the weapon. Let's go ahead and grab that, I guess. Wait for that. Okay, we got them back anyways. Finish off the weapon proficiency. And let's go some area, I think. Man, Wall of Death just does not seem very good, and it's required to unlock the other achievements. Maybe you need to focus like a damage over time build for it, or simply unlock some more of the like level up upgrades. It just seems kind of slow, and the force doesn't really seem to do anything since they just disappear when they meet each other anyways. Grab the health, I guess, or damage, that's fine. Wall of Death damage. Let's get a bit of defense. We're kind of taking a lot of hits now. Scale that's healing up a bit. Do I even have anything I can take back? No. Don't think we wanted that one, so finish off the health here. So we should be able to reroll something decent here, I think. Holy Relic Blessing, so we can replace that one, I guess. Try out the 2 rare healing rings. And go for some area there. Damage. I didn't want to lose the defense though, so we're going for the spawn, so let's ramp up the damage here. Yeah, defense is pretty helpful for keeping me alive so far. do damage there, I think. Either of those is fine, we'll take some crit chance. Base crits. Oh, we can finish off the bulwark. Let's see, unfortunately we can't get a second one for the Wall of Death yet. We haven't tried the Pyrotechnics, and that actually seems decent, so I'm down for that. Smaller circle that moves counterclockwise. Wait, can you get Pyrotechnics on other classes? That would be kind of sick. Full fire build with that on someone else? Like the flamethrower dude? Take some damage for it. Oh my god, what is that? Let's get the base crit. That's a pretty good damage upgrade. Don't want to lose the defense, so I'll go strength for now. Do some damage to finish that off. So here we'll want the magic attack speeds. And I just can't really tell the force is doing anything, so I think we skip that. So for now we'll just take the range on that. Burning enemies with physical attacks, chance of shooting damaging sparks. We could use that, I think. Pick up range for all the potions, though. That's super helpful. I don't think that would really help me. Affliction. I don't think that's really worth it, so we just take the XP there. Horse and spawns, yes. That's physical, no. We'll take some more region so I don't die. Projectile. I don't think that was good. I should check real quick though. So the main skill is melee, and that's also melee, definitely not that. Looking for the magic there. Let's probably just take the fire for now. Oh, I should actually use my rerolls because those would be a pretty huge boost in damage. May as well try and get them out a bit earlier when it's so hard to stay alive right now. There's just so much stuff on screen in this game, my god. So much fire, so many projectiles, so many enemies and explosions. Yeah, we need to reroll for some more damage, I think. I can't move, please. I guess we try and find some good ethereal stuff. Projectile is no, that's the really bad one. I guess we can actually banish that to make it slightly easier. Magic, we do want that one. And that's the only one we want there, so we can double that. Thank God we got the Wall of Death thing gone. Finally. Let's go multi-strike here, I think. Oh, let's try and reroll. Get something that'll help a lot, actually. So I don't die here. Look for the ethereal stuff, I think. We could get the area out of here, since that's the one I went there, I guess. Yep. Don't think I could really avoid that. There's so much stuff on screen, man. Alright, let's try and find the ethereal thing. Nope. Takes some multi-strike here, I think. Let's do some defense. We have a little bit of percent healing. Range and crit chance are probably just better, though. At least we can stop using Wall of Death after this one. God, that was hard. Probably attack speed. In more directions, disappear physical in the surrounding area. That one seems pretty good, so I think that will help the most here. There's so much stuff. Big range there. or area. We have plenty of those. I guess we could do both of those. Grab the other one. Big damage. Looks like that's the only one there. Probably max out the crit here. Crit chance there. Oh, wait. You can only take one of the ethereal stances, right? Either A or B. And I think I screwed myself over by taking that one, because we wanted several in the other one. Oops. Alright, that's a huge misplay, actually. Crit chance. Completely forgot about that. Crit chance. A multi-strike for everything. Not super helpful, but maybe the upgrades after that will help a bit. Since level 9 and 10 have like some doubled stuff sometimes. We live long enough. Which is seeming less and less likely. Health, I guess. Bro, there is nowhere to go. Please. Attack speeds. Base crit chance is pretty good. We could grab both of those. That would be helpful. So we can do that. And then we'll need to wait on the level up, so get some more attack speed. Alright, let's grab both the Wall of Death things. Grab the other one. And then die soon anyways, because there's such an insane amount of stuff. I think I'm dead. Crit chance. Double pits, more directions. We have some summoning related stuff, so probably there. We got the upgraded plated boots. That's pretty good. But I think it's a little bit late for that. bit more attack speeds, and then more directions, I suppose, here. That's level 10, and doesn't really do a ton. I'm just gonna grab some defense, I guess. Both, please. Events. I don't know what you're supposed to do there. It's insane. We got the Wall of Death at least, so we can actually use better abilities now, I think. It just does not seem good for how much investments we had there. So it looks like the Confetti and the Riff are pretty good, since we didn't have that much investment on those. But we at least got the Bard thing over here. Where the heck? So now we need 40 million with pyrotechnics. And we got 4th trait. What is that? I don't remember what 4th trait is. Shrug. Let's grab that 2nd and see if we can pull it off, and focus the Riff, I guess. That seemed pretty good. So physical projectile. Confetti shares projectile. So I'll grab that. Go for some attack speeds. Movement so we can grab the scrolls around here. Let's do some range and then see if we... Let me grab the 3rd one and then we'll see if there's any force scaling on them. Damage. So grab pyrotechnics, put the quest thing on, then see if we have any force scaling on these. Damage mod per hit. That sounds really good. So if we stack force, we can actually do more damage for every enemy that hits, it sounds like. Currently, it's a bit of a reduction. And then duration as well. Yeah, that sounds really good with force. This one gains piercing, although it has so much, it might not do a lot there. This looks to have no force, but it sounds decent for a main weapon at least, so it should be pretty good here. Weapon proficiency, we could probably do stuff for that. Grab the other one. Finish off the weapon damage there. And then I guess we may as well go health on that one since you just can't really move later on. Or essentially could be pretty cool with the riff here though. Might be down to try that this time, so let's go with the damage on it so we can start leveling that up. Good chance is fine. Area, nah. Do we want to memories those? Probably not. I'll do the force here. I'll do range here, I guess. Wait for the other stuff on those. There's the force. Go ahead and grab that. Defense movements, I don't think so. So probably toss some rerolls here. That doesn't seem that great. Refills potions for every health potions. That's interesting. Ooh, I don't have that yet either. I'll lose a lot of movement speed, but that sounds kind of cool. Honestly, I'll try it. And then send it up later on, I guess. See what happens. So we do need to be aggressively spending some of those potions a bit more with that now, I think. Health. We'll want those for good damage stuff, that as well. So it'd really just be that stuff, I guess. Probably just take the health for now. And then we'll probably just stick with these 3 abilities, I think, and really scale those up. So force here. Oh yeah, what is that looking like now with all of that? It's at 0.89. That hasn't really gone up that much. But I guess they last longer as well. Range or force? I guess we'll try the force there. I mean, they should kind of do the same thing, right? Since that gives duration as well. So we'll memories that and grab Bulwark for now. Weapon proficiency, go ahead and grab the second one there. Oh, I should be using the reroll potions to try and get the level 3 on Riff very quickly, now that I think about it. So let's grab this, and then try to get the level 3 so we can grab the scroll here, and that'll be a big boost. And then we'll... if we get that out of there, it'll be easier, I guess, since it's locked, yeah. Get all 4 options back first. Alright, let's try and get the Riff level. Am I high enough for that? I might need like 24 or something. We haven't seen any level 3s yet, so I might not be able to do that. There's like certain level breakpoints that some of the higher level upgrades will unlock yet. We want the health there, so grab some crit chance. Area radius seems fine. Base crit's pretty good damage. Okay, here's level 3, so yeah, I guess it was level 24 for that. And then either of those is fine, probably just damage, I guess. Then we can grab the scroll and get an immediate upgrade that should help quite a bit. I'll do area here, I think. And physical when they explode, sounds good. Health here, we can get damage or crits on that. Don't think either of those really helps me. I don't think so. Multi-strike. Pickup is super helpful since we need those for the ring thing. And also that kind of gives me healing as well. Just kind of what we're dying to. I think I'm just gonna pass here. Maximize like the long-term healing and damage gains, I think. Multi-strike or range, we can get area there. I think that's fine. Then we grab the upgrades for pyrotechnics. Do some damage here. We might need some defense now. They're getting pretty insane, but maybe attack speed to kill them faster. Grab the big health there. Please, something decent. No. It's all useless. I guess we could swap that on when I'm out of revives. Losing one of the rings is gonna hurt a lot, but might get me a little bit of time. If I remember it. Crit chance is pretty good. Probably force here to try on the rift. Multi-strike for now. Go force on that one, so more damage here. Get ranger force, so I think force there. Area range, I think either of those is fine. There's the force. Bit of defense. Bulwark is pretty helpful. There's a range, you should probably grab that. And then I guess memories, the weapon stuff here. Oh yeah, we actually have a bunch of tinctures. What if we double Bulwark so I don't die, hopefully? There's the other weapon proficiency, so I guess grab those here. Burning and rat debuffs, I don't think those are useful to me. That's unfortunate. Oh, we do have one reroll. We should have a lot of base damage, I think. Can I see my stats here? I don't see anything for it, so I think we have to cancel. We could put that in my inventory and see what my base damage is, though. Since the ring should be scaling that up, it might not be that good. We have plus 29. That might be decent. But I'd lose healing as well. I might replace that. That's gotta be worth it, right? Rare ring with huge base damage. Then grab that. And go force there. I guess we could use some of those as well. We're on level 4. Should probably get some levels pretty quickly on that. Let's toss some rerolls. Confetti, crit chance is fine. Damage. Multi-strike. I got duality, which is the one I just dropped. And I don't think we would replace that one, so it'd be either the huge base damage or that. This does ramp that one up slightly faster, so for the long run, I guess that does make sense. Over the Iron Ring. That's more healing as well. Yeah, I guess we should, if I want to have a chance of winning the run. Let's do crit chance here. We can do range force on that one. Base crit's pretty good. Area radius seems fine. There's the force finally. Grab that. Grab our more confetti. We can do damage or crits. I think that's fine. Rare pickup range. So these will take 200 levels to beat those, so that's just straight up better than. See what else we got. Range and force. Let's see, we'll definitely want the ethereal stuff with that, and we'll want a lot of those, so might need all that we have currently. I'll just grab the force for now. That and like the level 9 and 10 for the rift that are doubled bonuses. So I guess we'll just take the crit bonus here for now. Then we'll go force on that one also, so just take some crit for now. Force and health. Let's go ahead and grab that so I don't die. Area seems fine. Weapon proficiency, probably do some of that. Grab a bit of regen for now. Then we can grab the other one. Finish that off. Nope. Go for some area here. It's more. Damage is fine, I think. Go for some area, I guess, or crit actually. That would be a good one to finish off. Range is fine, I think. Oh, we can finish the multi-strike there. Oh yeah, we could double the bulwark to finish that off as well. Should have plenty of defense here. Horse is the one we wanted there. Base crits, we could probably double that as well. Range on either of those is fine. Some range there. Damage and crit are both fine. Range and force on that. Do some force. Damage is almost done. Area, that's fine. So it seems like one of those removed the other. I think it was like B removed A or something last time. I don't remember how the yeah, I guess that must be how it works. So we'll want magic for that and projectile, I think. And then force should be pretty good as well. So I guess we'll lock these two and try to find the projectile at least, and then double them all. That sounds pretty insane. So memories, and then take some area since that's close to max. That is magic and projectile, right? Oh crap, that's physical. Okay, good thing I checked that. Physical projectile, okay. So I think we locked one of the wrong ones there, oops. Yeah, we have to get rid of that actually, oops. I have to do this, I think? Oh crap, I can't unlock that. Uh-oh. Well, I guess we'll have to lock that and then look for the Shift A. Find something good there. There's really no way for me to... Oh wait, can I banish that? Okay, that works. Need physical, and then we need the Shift A, I think. And for that one, we need projectile and multi-strike. Would be cool if we did both of those. So we can banish melee. And try to find one of them. Wait, what? We got 2 copies of the same thing? What? We have... That is bizarre. What happens? Wait, is that locked as well? It looks like it's locked, right? What the heck just happened? But I rerolled it even though it's locked. What? That is a strange bug. So physical, what the heck is happening? They're locked, but I can't lock them. Okay, well, I guess we tincture one of these, and then even though that's locked, it's gonna disappear. But it looks like we can get 2 copies of that somehow? I don't even know what's happening. What? We had like 3 things locked and 2 of them disappeared? Big damage and crit bonus, so we could probably do big stats on those as well. Yup. summon? Nope. And then double that. Huh, I wonder what else we can use those on. That was level 9 on that, right? So we can do some on the level 10 stuff. Grab some range for now. Attack speed. We might want to grab a 4th skill at a certain point if I get to a very high level, I guess. So I might want to wait on those a bit. But I think just getting these skills finished off and then a bunch of passive stats would be the best way to survive. That would be maxed out, so that's... area and range. We need one more on the rifts, so we could do some on that. I don't think it really has any shared tags for those ethereal upgrades, so not the greatest. But honestly, it's probably fine getting some of those. And toss a reroll. Here's the range. Which of those would we double? I think area, probably? So go ahead and level this. And then we can double that. Actually, maybe just more passive stats would have been good, like defense or something. God, I'm getting beat up right now. So we can do big range and force, that'll definitely be good. There's the force. So what does that look like now? 0.96. Okay, that does not scale well with force at all. We have ×5 force, which brought it from like 0.86 to 0.96. I guess the duration's kind of crazy now, though. I thought at some point we would actually be able to add a damage multiplier to that, though. But, oh well. Still decent AoE damage, I guess. Let's double the range. So yeah, we could double some of these. Probably wait a bit just in case. That's so many bugs! Big damage on that. That's the only one available at level 9, it looks like. That has damage and crits. If we have the area of effect thing at level 10 on that, then doubling that might actually go pretty hard, just to cover the entire screen in them. So I might try that. Let's see, that's level 4. Oh, we can max that out. Level 5 area. That has just the damage, so yeah, let's grab that. Level 4 chance. I just grabbed some of these for some XP to clear them out of the way. We have plenty anyways. Level 2 force. Crit works on a bit more, I think. So we have range and area. So double that would be pretty funny, I think. And actually, if we grab enough potions, I could get 2 of those to use on both of them. Might be something to consider here. Let's grab some more crit bonus. Area. Oh, we did get 2 of them, okay. It's time to cover the screen in confetti. That Gatherer Charm is honestly pretty cool. I might actually run that more often. Just spamming potions on everything. I think I don't own that yet, right? So I have to send that up once the run's over. And then finish off the crit chance. Do some region. Crit bonus. And some region. Alright, the confetti seems insane. We need to try that as a main weapon at some points. see how silly it can really go. Let's do some more region. Does that have any force duration? Okay, so yeah, that could be insane. Do some more crits. I guess we'll double that since we just got one of those. Pretty good damage stats. And we could probably grab a 4th spell now as well. Let's see, which of these is the most useful? We want to avoid the 2 summons, since that will unlock a bunch of upgrades specifically for those, so base is the only thing we can really take there. Finish off the region. So damage or range, I think probably damage with no downside. Area versus force. Those are both pretty nice, but that's not really that much of an increase in stats since you have the downside as well. I think I'd rather have... Oh wait, force doesn't do anything on that, right? Yeah, I was thinking of the confetti. This one has no force scaling. So why is force even a level up option for that? So, I guess range is fine. We can grab a scroll for it here. Then double the amount, not bad. And then I guess we can just get rid of these for XP now. Go for the force next, for the duration on those 2 things. Area is fine. Damage or range? So we ban the force, I guess, since it doesn't have any scaling, and then take it there. Do some defense. We got the region, which is not very good, I think. Oh, we get more of those as well. Okay, interesting. Rage is the other one again. Got some rerolls, why not? So that would give slightly more since we're over 100. Doesn't really improve the build much though. Okay, we got the Undying upgrade, that's good. I can't get rid of that for some reason. Defense. So that's the only one available there. We can go either of those. Horse. Defense. Grab the damage there. So we have to take area on that level. And then we can double some stuff here. Probably just passive stats for the stuff we've already scaled a ton, so I guess force is fine. Shockwaves, chance of applying spark. Don't think that's very useful. We don't have that. That sounds kind of interesting. I don't know if it's good, but it sounds cool. Rats applying a bunch of different debuffs. Yes, go movement next, so we can drop some of the items off. Man, this map is insanely slow with the torment stuff. Go for some damage on that. I guess we would double block, since we have the percent modifiers for it anyways. But that's the only thing available to the base. I guess area's pretty nice. If we could hit the entire screen with that, actually, that would be pretty helpful. So I'm down for that. I'm all about that base. And do some movements. I guess at this rate, we might actually need to take the summoning stuff. I'm not even halfway to the boss yet, what the heck? Movements. And I'm just spamming gigantic AoEs on entire screens of enemies, too. How is that possible? Well, lots of achievements at least. Yeah, we can throw a doubler on the block every time I get one of those, since we have the bulwarks doubled as well. And maybe those will get up to a decent point. Pickup range. Then more pickup range. Oh, we can double a block. So we can send up the rat thing and then try to do the charm if I can beat the run. Pickup range. Another pickup. Double some block. Is there any other quests we can work on here? Bard Core. So we got all of those. Wow. Okay. Loot, abilities or upgrades, enemies, all artifact stuff, so nothing there. How about the bog map? 18 minutes? Nope. Bunch of artifacts, swamp. Yeah, don't think we can really work on any of that, unfortunately. Pickup range, double a block first. I guess we may as well with this many levels. Wall of Death seemed terrible every time, so mosh pits. Out of these, I think health or movement would have the least downside. Effect chance. Does it have any by default? I don't think it does. Shockwave area is quite good, so we'll probably take that. Let me see. Oh, slow chance. Huh. Yeah, it's not super useful. So for the transform, we would go fire to match the pyrotechnics, I guess. That's fine. Movement is fine. There's the fire. Oh, actually, I guess the effect chance would work with that, actually. We need another level or two before we take the scroll. Yeah, I guess it's fine. More burn and slow now. Damage or crit there. I'm gonna go ahead and get that out of the way, I think. Good lord, this map takes so long. Damage is fine, and then we can grab the scroll here. Double mosh pits. Shockwave area and effects. I'll do some area. Oh, we could double the burn for those two? Versus upgrades for just that? Yeah, I guess that's fine. Effect chance. Oh, another doubler already? Jesus. Double the fire. Shockwave area. Why is that? Oh, here's that 1% for a very long time. Blessing is the upgraded one there, so may as well. Actually, if I replace this one, we can go maximum damage because the kills are taking so long. Kinda wanna just blast everything as fast as we can. Then we can do damage or crits on that. May as well. So I guess we could double Fragile Affliction next if we wait a while on that. Take some Mosh Pit levels for now. Yeah, I'll just get the Fire Affinity out of there, I think. I think we spawned something. Yeah, something scary is happening, but we don't have 25,000 kills yet. Damage or crits? Oh, we should get the wall up to level 3, I guess. Wall damage. We can toss a double onto some of that for more debuffing. Oh, I have a portal back to town? I guess I won without having 25,000 kills somehow? And there's still a bunch of bosses here? Wall of Death. Oh, which of those would we go? Probably the direct damage, which is fragile. So I guess we can ban the other one. Looks like that was all of them? $2 billion damage dealt. Oh yeah, we've definitely got to try a confetti build at some point. A lot of Bard unlocks, so should be a lot stronger there as well. Alright, it's quick AFK and I will be right back. Alright, what did we get off of all of that? Bard ability, 6th trait. Oh, those must be the upgrades to the attacks, right? Effect upgrades, 5th trait, 2nd upgrade. Bard's Dance. 18 abilities are ability upgrades. I don't even know if I can do that. But that would be a good one to have. And we can try some crazy confetti cannon. Anything new here? Nope. Let's see, I guess if we went for one of these for extra force scaling throughout the run so that they last longer, that would be pretty silly. Oh, the gatherer thing. Crap, I forgot to send it back. No. That one is over time. I think the other one was way stronger. That was pretty cool. was such a long run, I forgot. Force based on stuff killed. I don't think I have any stacks on that. Probably fine. So confetti cannon. Oh yeah, what were the tags on that? Oops. I guess Killer Riff maybe? Or actually this is pretty good if we get a lot of area. Let's see, what were the tags on that? Projectile and magic. Do some attack speeds, and then some damage. Chance. Do some area. So area and force would both be pretty good here. We don't have the potion thing since I forgot it. So we'll probably just go force on that. Go damage for now. I think either of those is fine. I'll do crit chance, and then what are the crit stats on that? Seems fine, so yeah, we can do either of those. Crit one probably gets better if you take it multiple times. That has projectile at least. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. Crit bonus. Then let's get a bit of healing here. Either of those is probably fine. Deck chance, no, we want force there. Oh, actually, I guess we do get force from the helmet over time, so area is a bit of a harder stat for me to get. Let's go ahead and grab the 30% damage first. That's pretty big. From Rift, we can go damage or crit bonus. Gives me the force now that I think I went area. I'll take one of them here. And force is supposed to be duration on that, so that should get pretty silly later on. Probably just health again on that one, so I'll take a level here. Do some attack speeds. Range is pretty nice on that. So yeah, I think that's fine. Grab the area. So we would definitely want area there, and since that doesn't seem to have any force, we may as well banish that. Grab the multi-strike. Don't have that, but it's also kind of trash. But I don't think there's any point in re-rolling a one-item chest. Have that. Let's see, area on that's fun. Range, I think, would make it fly further away from me, which honestly doesn't even sound that beneficial. So we'll take the area here. Just get a ton of area and force and just blanket the entire screen in them. Area is what we want there. And then crit's good there, force is good there. Do some damage here. Main or magic damage? Burn, Spark, Frost, chance to reapply? I don't think so. The Blessing. Ooh, that is really good. Yeah, I think we'll replace that and have 2 early Blessing Rings. Wow. That should be a lot of damage. Then we can do pretty much anything here. I'll take the range on the Rift, I guess. We want the health on that, so more attack speeds. There's the health. Then one more level and we can try to start getting some of the ability upgrades. Do I have the second tiers unlocked yet? I must, right? Like, that was so many long runs on Bard. I got insane levels on all of the abilities on top of that. Base projectiles. Interesting. Base force. But it doesn't have any force on it. Why? Is that a thing? I guess you could still use the knockback, which might not be bad. Yeah, we don't really need to ban that. Confetti cannon, I would like... I guess base crit is pretty good, yeah. Oh, we could do some memories on that as well, if there's anything really cool. We could do, like, double crit and go absolutely insane crit on it with the weapon upgrades as well. Sounds kind of cool. So I'll do that and grab that. And yeah, you can multi-crit in this game if you have very high crit chance, so we can do both of those. I could grab another... How much base damage? Oh, I guess we gain a lot from the rings, so that's actually not really a good stat ever. Since we got that rare ring so early on here. Then grab that. Oh, we can get the scroll as well now. Do some force here. More directions. Ice and frost. That doesn't sound that good. So we're definitely taking the more first. Base crits. Some range. Pick up range, the duality. We got both of the rings, but I think I like the double blessing. That should give so much damage later on with the health pickups. That's not bad. Make it easier to grab the health pickups. I guess we can try it for the knockback. Do some more regions since we're getting beat up a little bit here. Yeah, it would be area on that. Bulwark is good. Do Ranger Force. And area's the only one there. Let's go ahead and grab that. Grab the max health. We have both of those. See if we get any good rares. Don't think I care about that one. That is the Rage, which isn't as good. We got the Growth Gloves. I guess so. Let's see, we want the radius on that. Dual crits is nice. Bit of area. Range again. I guess we can actually just banish that to make it slightly easier. I have plenty of these anyways. Base crits. Chance. And there's our area finally. Bulwark. That one would probably do range, and this one I would do crits. Area. Then some crit chance. I don't have that, but it also sounds useless. But whatever. Multi-strike. Range. Area, those are all fine to be honest. Yeah, I'll just take some crits. Defense and block strength. Yep, that's pretty good. So crit chance on that. Fire and burn, or physical and an AoE. That sounds way better. Effect, chance. Now we want area. Range on that is fine. There's the area. So for confetti, base crits and area are both quite good, and damage is pretty bad. I guess we may as well get rid of that. Memories that, and crit's fine there. And there's our crits. Finish off the area. And here we want crit chance again. That's fine. Weapon crits. Then crit chance, yep. Grab the health there. We actually probably could have done some movement speed on those on this run because of the 2 rings to like sort of hunt down more health pickups actually. Might have been able to get away with that. Range. Crit bonus is good. Need to get away from these thorns. The stupid lights keep spawning in them and then I can't find them. Base crits. But yeah, before we find the ethereal, this was projectile and magic. Area's almost maxed out. Yeah, region, kinda dying here. We have no rerolls, and those are junk. Horse, yeah, area, we can grab that later. There's the area. Let me get the defense real quick, I think. Area, yep. Area, yep. Additional for physical. So there and there, I think? That would be good, but I think the double blessing is insane. I wonder we could maybe use that for the Bard quest, though. We can get rid of that. And I can consider that later on, but I think the double blessing is probably too good. So, force is fantastic, magic is good. Projectile also works, multi-strike is good. So we could lock those two and try to grab some other stuff to go with them. Wow. Melee is bad, so we don't want that one. So I guess lock this, and then try to find one more good one. Physical. I think it was magic, right? Yeah, magic and projectile. Okay, we did it. So the doubles would be attack speed, force, attack speed, I guess? Or maybe this because it has no downside? Let's see. I think projectile... I think these three. So we'll grab this one now and then double the remaining ones. That's going to be a boatload of stats in just a few levels. Which I could really use right now as well. Oh. Huh. But we don't really need that. So let's double this, or this, either's fine. Then we double some multi-strike. I would take crits. I guess it's not bad since it's doubles. So we can do 9 and 10 on the confetti cannon as well. And then we double the projectile since that'll work on multiple things. So here's our confetti. Don't really care too much there. The range is pretty big. Yeah, I'd probably take that on it. Finish off the confetti level. I feel like I'm kind of just dying without the leech chest, though. Base crits. Those are doubled, I think, so we'd probably go for one of those. Finish off the area for now. I think I'm gonna... Oh, I destroyed it because I got a rare version. Yeah, I think the leech one is just so much better. Kind of just getting worn down here. Range, yep. Oh, we do have the damage. Whatever. Oh, not much to do about that. Get the level 4 damage. Base projectiles is cool. I guess crits doubled. Yeah. Ice and frost, fire and burn. Those are not very good. Oh, that sounds interesting. Yeah, let's grab that. Splitting when the right beat hits. That sounds cool. Then we would go probably force here, since that's doubled. Finish off the crit chance. We want area on that one, I think. Over here we want both of those. Memories there. And I guess we take the health or reroll here? Yeah. There's the area. Then finish off the crits. And how's that looking now? 0.93 duration. Almost 3 times the area. And 252% crit chance. Not bad. Oh man, the rifts seemed so much better with the second upgrade for that. Wish I had that on the last run. Yeah, we need some more regen, it feels like. Lightning and spark. That also doesn't sound very good. So is that or ice? So I guess those are the only things available? That'd be better than frost, I guess? Base projectiles, we want to get the force on that. More regen. Area on that would be cool, so let's do some pickup. There's the area. There's the force. Multi-strike. Damage is maxed out now. Force is pretty good for the duration. That'll give us more area coverage. Health, so I can live a little bit longer. Force. I think I might have screwed myself by taking the rare chest, man, that feels bad. Defense, so we can take some more hits, but yeah. The life leech is just so much better than 1 HP, I think. Destroying it was really stupid. But it's like, it's a rare, it should be better, right? But I guess not. Inner circle attack that stuns. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Don't think we've seen that yet. Defense. 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 Health. Ice and Frost. What else do we have there? Fire and Burn. Oh, double the amounts. That would go nicely with the knockback and the stun, sure. Defense. I guess pick up now, just to guarantee we grab all the potions. Need any sort of healing scraps I can get here. Health, I guess, for any sort of percentage stuff. Health. And next up, probably finish off the force. Do some range, or actually, yeah, the pickup range for any sort of potions. Consumables can be pretty big as well. Crit bonus. Pickup range. Pickup range. Finish off the force. I think we are donezo, though. I guess... damage... Grab some pyrotechnics. Blocker range on that. I'm just gonna hope we get lucky, I guess. Any sort of morsel of survivability we can get. Did not see him there, oopsie. Crit bonus. Luck. Luck. Another block. Those are probably worse at this point. Yeah, they are. So none of those really do anything. Finish off the block. Go for the range next. That'll probably help the most with surviving here. Which is all I'm trying to do right now. Finish off the crit bonus. And finish off the range next. Range. It's difficult to move already anyways, so may as well grab the pyrotechnics upgrades now. Either of those is fine. I think I'm dead. There's nowhere to go now. I do have 1 memories left. Probably just take some radius on that, I guess. think I screwed myself too much by taking the rare chest and giving up the leech percent. Area. There's too much stuff on the screen right now. The 0.5% to convert 1% of your damage to HP is just so much more healing than a small chance of gaining 1 HP on it. There's just no comparison between those two versions of it, rip. But anyways, I need a break now, so that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Or will I?